I came from the future.
Oh, wait, hold on. A beer to the fallen, the 10,000 Fists guy, not 10,000 Gigawatts guy who passed away this week.
What?
10,000 Gigawatts guy passed away.
Not Christopher Wood.
Give me a beer!
Give him a beer. Let me tell the story of the 10,000 Gigawatts guy. Nick, were you there for that?
Gigawatts!
I have been there for it. I don't know if I was there for the first one.
It was me, Brad, Austin, maybe Anthony. We were sitting in Ciro's Pizza, not Steve Ciro's, but the Beach Box Ciro's. And, you know, I'm carrying on as I was when I was 13, you know, just cracking as many jokes as humanly possible because no one's having sex with me, so I have nothing else to do. So a group of older teens come in, gentlemen. Like, he couldn't have been that much older than me. He had to be like maybe 3 years older than me. The 10,000 Gigawatts guy, because I had quite the afro clip. He goes, hey, you look like that guy from that movie, 10,000 Gigawatts! Saying that I look like Doc Brown from Back to the Future. And they're just listening to whatever jokes that I'm just riffing, just any fucking crazy joke that I can come up with.
To the Back to the Future movie?
No. And then, his friend who's
That's
who's
gonna be
with
the
him,
new thing. When somebody tries to call for something and you don't want to call, no. That's
So there's 3 of them. There's this like really skinny dude who just looks like any Rockaway dude from like the early 2000s, late 90s, just like a skinny, slow talking dude. He's like, yo man, you mad funny. My uncle, I don't know if you noticed, Sheepshead Bay, Pips Comedy Club. He owns Pips Comedy Club. You should be down there doing this there, Pips.
Oh.
It's not there anymore. And I'm like, and then the 10,000 Gigawatts guy goes, let me get your phone number, 10,000 Gigawatts. One day you're gonna be a stand-up comic. Still thinking about that. And so that's where it started. Now what makes it funny is, I don't know this guy, I don't know this guy's name. It turns out his name was Soupy. That was his name.
BWA
Yeah,
Comedy
what was his real name? Anybody know?
Lingerie Comedy Club. Burlesque Comedy Club.
Right.
Now we're highbrow.
So, Soupy, every time that I'd see him, because we would go out in Rockaway on whatever Friday, Saturday nights, and just walk around and just
I'm gonna interject now.
Just be broke, dumb bitches. Go on.
Walking in the streets and a car will drive by and just a head will pop out and go, 10,000 Gigawatts!
This guy found so many unique ways to catch me with 10,000 Gigawatts. I'd walk into a place to use the bathroom, pop out, 10,000 Gigawatts.
Yep.
I would open my Sprite bottle fresh, 10,000 Gigawatts.
Walk past my corner and he like pops out of the bush, 10,000 Gigawatts comes out of the bush.
The last time that I saw him at my, this isn't the last time, but I saw him at my job. He comes in and we get 2 slides, 10,000 Gigawatts. The last time I saw him, I was drunk as hell. It was like 2008, and I'm buying beer at the gas station on 116th Street, and this dude comes in with a really nice looking girl. He's like, yeah, girl, you know I'm about to 10,000 Gigawatts! And I'm like, oh man, how are you? He's like, go ahead, man, go ahead. You're funny as hell. And he leaves. And I found that he passed away this year. I'm very sad because there are very few good people out there. You know that really make you feel good as a 13-year-old.
Like a cartoon character in the way that he would appear.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's really, really nice. So I really enjoyed that. So, rest in peace, Soupy. Okay, where are we?
Soupy.
So yeah, we found out that Psycho and Big John actually happened.
That match didn't exist.
That match was great.
Let me tell you why. First of all, I hit a DDT to start.
Marcus's friend, like the short Spanish one.
Which one?
Wait,
Short.
Marcus from the corner was like, I love you wrestling.
No.
That's 10,000 Gigawatts?
Yeah, his short hair Spanish friend.
Oh my god!
That's 10,000 Gigawatts. Really, really nice guy.
10,000 Gigawatts.
Very few people were nice to me when I was 13.
An owl guy, aka the Hand of Gad.
People opted to punch me in the face before they were nice to me back in those days.
Marcus used to call me the owl.
This is not the same Marcus that I saw at the wrestling show that recognized me from BWA.
Yeah, it's probably him.
Yeah, he lives on your corner that you backflipped off his house.
Like,
small world.
Listen, wise
Oh,
owls.
the Gino Rockaway show. Group of people actually recognized me from BWA. I'm like, nice! That's all I wanted.
They watch. They care.
I
They
remember
know
the
you,
conversation.
Yeah.
No, the best thing about Marcus was, damn that gynecologist looking at my woman's pussy. Motherfucker.
This went full.
I fucking
Macho
met-
Man
Damn that damn gynecologist.
Looking at Elizabeth! You had lust in your eyes, and you're looking at Elizabeth's pussy.
eyes is nothing but the cream. Clip to a Macho Man promo.
Cream was rising to the top.
No, that's how he was like, damn gynecologist looking at my woman's pussy. I'm gonna shoot him. Now listen here.
Oh yeah!
Go elbow.
Now listen here, you wise owl. I am the hand of God, and I've got you under my thumb, you see, and the thumb. The thumb of God is for seeing.
For everybody wondering how this is still a show, trust me, it works.
I swear this guy said this to me on the phone. He got my phone number somehow.
This guy, when I'm trying to run music at this damn show, because other people just talking. Same guy he's talking about from 2 weeks ago.
I'm like, the fuck?
Listen to me, Steve. Anyway, so we're up to Masato vs. Rhydon, which is Masato's last singles match. Because Masato decided he does not want to wrestle Havoc, does not want to wrestle Dragon, does not want to wrestle while Trump is president, does not want to wrestle. Following contest is scheduled for one fall and is your BWA Battle for the Beast main event of the evening. Introducing first, he is the human trophy case. This is Masato. Main eventing Battle of the Beast in the name of his fallen friend. God knows what this match means to him, and of course, to his opponent. And his opponent. He is the Spectre of Cell Block D, weighing in at 258 pounds. This is Rhydon. Rhydon in the best shape of his life. Main eventing battle for the Beast. I've never seen anything like that before. Masato goes flag. Hardbar lives. It's over. Masato wins the main event of Battle for the Beast in a hell of a match, a 5-star match. And that one is for you, Bailey.
When we get a new president, I will wrestle everyone.
Nick, your last match.
Is,
Your last match was January 24th, 2016. Obama was president.
In the ring. With Rhydon?
He wrestled Rhydon. Then, another thing that we're going to show after this is his actual last match, and I think Zach Stone Star's actual last match was the Gang Rules match. Where the part of Black Dragon was played by Big John, because we didn't have Dragon.
better that than the has-been upon them. We are the warriors, we are the warriors, we are the warriors. You gotta go front to the left, double shot, go say. Shine your light, push the enemy back. When you're under attack, it will protect you. Kill the night, all we need is a spark. We can bury the dark, ignite. Come on and shine your light. We are the warriors, we are the warriors, we are the warriors. Come on and shine your light. I'm counting all my bruises, I'm not counting on myself. I've been wreaking all this havoc, cause I thought it served me well. Never careful what I wish for, never careful with what I
Wait,
say.
wait. Watch out behind him. It's tighten it from behind. Oh! A combination. Skull crushing bank breaker. Big John has been eliminated.
This hope for the hopeless. Now that I know this, you give me the strength to carry on. The voice in the silence is crushing the violence. It's giving me a chance to right these wrongs. I will never quit. This is it. 'Cause it's hope for the hopeless. Sitting in the shadows as the bodies hit the floor, and I don't need another reason why I can't take anymore. I'm so sick of these excuses, tired of living in the dark, and I won't be another victim, starving from an empty heart. I'll rise to reach the stars. There's hope for the hopeless. Now that
Apollo Stone. Oh, and a snake. And Apollo Stone. He's eliminated. That's a DQ. Apollo Stone has got to be out of there. Always puts the plan all along. Mazzano is down. That's it. And Mazzano himself has been eliminated. And we are down to Havoc and Rodney Banks.
there's hope for the hopeless. I won't suffocate in pride. I won't die in apathy. I stood out on the edge and faced eternity. Saw freedom in the fall when I finally believed I'd never be alone. There's hope for the hopeless. Now that I know this, you give me the strength to carry on. The voice in the silence is crushing the violence. It's giving me a chance to right these wrongs. I will never quit. This is it. 'Cause it's hope for the hopeless.
Havoc now back to his feet. Backbreaker's coming. Wait, a block. A block to the backbreaker. Havoc got him on the shoulders. Whoa! He turned it into the aftermath. He got the aftermath out of the backbreaker. 1 down. Team BWA. This game rules. Havoc does it. What a match. What an incredible match. It could have gone either way. But Team BWA, after a year, is the So,
Black John. Big dragon.
Work or something?
yep. Yeah, you were at work for that, and the next one you were gonna come to, you got hurt before it.
Don't worry, we're gonna do a secret show and I'm gonna wrestle.
Oh, dang.
No one will ever know.
Yeah, it's gonna be.
So yeah, the story of that match was the Beastly Memorial Show, and Nick had to wrestle main event. Yes, Nick,
Yes,
Beastly
got it.
best opponent,
Battle for the Beast.
and that brings us to our honorable mention. We're gonna look at Beastly's last match. It was his second match of the day, a 20-minute good match with Nick.
Also
It's
with-
doable.
Take your time. Smell.
It is like, if you'll ever disagree with how good Beastly was,
What was that?
his body could do nothing. His brain can do so much. Everything he does somehow makes fucking sense.
What was that? Like,
Is that the match he wins?
That is the match that you win
was the
because we beat
church's
you on
website.
beat you on the
God.
first show.
Showing the
Yeah,
priest youth
we
service.
show it on I think like May somewhere, but it's taped on the end of April, like April 27th.
So,
Oh, okay.
Did you guys hear about the Boy Scouts? 60,000 boys touched. Who would have thunk?
That doesn't help after you said priest.
Well, that's where we're going with that. Oh, and if you watch
They
the
both
last
wear
round
collar,
table,
right?
how like this was the match where Dragon was trying to schoolboy everybody to end the match early, and I'm like, I said something like, Dragon's affinity to schoolboys is that of a Catholic priest.
I was gonna get my schoolboy cacked over.
Yo, Ryan saying no to your schoolboy in that last one. He's like, no, just sits like, I don't know what you think you're doing. What is the match has just started? This is definitely going to be part of the show. No, it's not.
But back to reality. Actually, the things I liked about the Big John match.
Oh, please.
That
Bring it up.
John was.
Why are we talking? We're past this.
No, it's Steve finally caught up. And
Oh,
John
yeah.
and I, we wrestled at WrestleMania, and it was
All right,
fantastic.
clip back to when Steve was relevant.
Same shirt, same shirt.
Yeah. If he's wearing the same shirt in this match with me, I'm cool with that. Now we gotta look at Steve's fat.
No, I think he's wearing the Psych Ward shirt in
Okay,
match
never
review.
mind. It's WrestleMania
When we talk
time.
about that match, I'll wear that shirt.
Okay.
So,
It's right here.
no, I like
It can't be the full shirt.
I like that match against John because he was very open to actually taking moves and doing it well.
You would know, like, you wouldn't know that about John, but that's his thing. Like, he likes taking moves.
If he is focused, yeah, he's in.
He can take anything, too.
Honestly, the opportunity to try a bunch
Hey, you
of
don't
new
take
things
reverse
was
stuff. Which is why he almost
yeah.
fell there in that first DDT.
It's definitely satisfying, you know, if I'm going to go out.
That's
I'm gonna
why I
try
liked it.
everything
I
wanna
liked
do.
his attitude title run.
Um,
I liked it.
The only thing I have to say is John definitely needs to be more open to doing moves.
Oh,
I'm
shit.
looking for Steve's shirts.
John calling his moves to people.
He never told me about the clothesline. I was like, do something, and he went, okay.
Hey, you told me to do
Oh,
something.
anytime, don't say something to John. All John knows from something is a clothesline.
Clothesline.
Clothesline me in the
Clothesline,
face.
swab,
Do
bust the
something.
block
Like,
cut.
do something.
And he'll
Okay.
jump on you when you're on the ground. And the flip bump because he was hyped because I just
Yeah,
showed
no,
it to him.
my lip was bleeding from that clothesline. That was-
Oh no, totally, dude.
Yeah.
There was a time that I didn't trust his clothesline so much that I put my fucking arm in front of my face, and I gave myself a black eye. But it was better than John clotheslining my throat, which is what was gonna happen.
Oh my god.
John would come back from there. Yo, there was one time in DIW, he was facing. There was another person with like Quinn and Banks, and John like killed them.
They're Neo.
Yeah, basically.
They're Neo,
So John hit him with a clothesline, but I guess he turned to like avoid the pressure.
Oh,
and John just
Yeah, I
punched him
remember
in the
that
face.
one.
Oh,
And it was like
Fuck yeah.
the lump grew so big, so
It grew 10
fast.
times that day.
And what's crazy
It was
is the guy
red.
was like,
It was
I like
green.
stiff, like strong style. Like
why do
stiff
people
style.
say that? What is the words coming out of your mouth?
So John's like, all right, we're gonna do this, whatever. So then it's like the kid is like, yeah, let's finish the match, and the people are like,
He got knocked out.
no. And like, that's good. So then like he's like, okay, we're gonna do, but we're gonna tease the line. But not every time John throws the line, even though the guy is clearly ducking, it seems like we're in a horror movie because John's throwing it, and like 16 people like, oh. It's like, and then John's like, yo, chill. Like I'm like, wrestling's fake, Goldberg. Like, and they like stopped the match in the middle. The person who was commissioner acted like he was like, you know what? Yeah, we're just gonna stop this right here.
Dude, John is a great guy to wrestle. He's got two or three quirks you just got to get around, and
You
you're
have
fine.
to lead the match. That's
Yeah.
it. You have to lead the match.
Yeah.
And it has to be somebody. He has to be serious because if he starts off,
He'll
like,
do a lot of reversals
you're
out of fucking nowhere. Remember the time he reversed my open wound for the box counter?
Yeah.
I didn't know it was coming, but I took it, so whatever.
I
It was
like
cool.
it.
I was like, all right, but
But I
that's your
like
finish.
that.
You can't beat me with that right now.
I miss that a little bit, only because sometimes you should be like on your toes, and sometimes it could work, and sometimes it can't. But when it works really fucking good. Sometimes you should know how to wrestle. It shouldn't just be all
Yeah.
a script. You should have an open, a couple of spots, a finish, and just go in there and do your thing.
Yeah.
Sometimes if something works, fucking
Like
do it.
as much as I like the move list, there's been plenty of matches that I've had that we had nothing planned. Me and Nick, me and Marcus, me and well, not nothing planned, but nothing like right now is this and right now is that.
Yeah.
Me and
I
Sin, a
usually
lot of
try
good
to get
stuff.
between-
Me and Steve even had a lot of good stuff like that.
I usually try to get like
calendar.
between 2 and 5 spots like worked
Yeah.
out, and then
Yeah.
Do it. But sometimes a nice like good counter in there.
Honestly, I had
Works.
no issues wrestling
That
John.
don't do,
It was
don't
fun.
do too many.
Yeah, no, you and John had almost a good match like 6 times, and then the last time you guys wrestled was a really good match.
Yeah.
Well, you know what I do.
You know, I like wrestling. Now.
Exactly. What you
Yeah.
know? Like, come on.
Anyway,
We've all had a good match with John at this table. No one, like, there's
Yeah.
not many people you can say that all 5 of us had a good match
you know
with
I've
him.
never had a good match with.
Oh, yes, I do. Go on.
Freakiest little sex puppet I know.
No.
My favorite fuck puppet.
I'm gonna strip for you, Sabotage.
Happy anniversary.
Where is this going?
This is just a stupid soundboard. What are you doing?
Scott. Scotty doesn't
Oh,
know
here we go.
how bad
You
my-
never wrestled Scotty.
Play the full clip of that song.
No!
Yes.
We have it right here. It's right here, Mark.
No, you don't
Mark, you
need
know
to
the cool things that are
Come
happening.
on.
You don't. This is not Inception. We had our one Inception moment watching the John match.
Gotta go as a BWA member.
Anyway, yes.
Scorpion.
I have never had a good match with Scott.
You've never wrestled Scott.
I've wrestled with him.
You've wrestled, yes, and you've actually had good matches there, so that nullifies
Yeah,
your
good
fucking
matches
point.
when he was up getting Mr. Softy.
You know what? I'm gonna say this right now. Who
Yeah.
here hasn't had a good or great match or a great rivalry with anybody throughout the years?
What?
What do you mean? No.
Here?
Who here has never had a good match? Who would admit that? No, you say
One
one
person-
specific
one person in general, one
I
person
never had a
in
good match with Adam Payne.
Anthony.
Well, we already know you.
Whacker.
There you go.
James is immune. He's had one good match with everybody.
Never had a
At
good match
least
with
one.
Whacker.
He had a good match with fucking Dom. He had a good match with fucking.
You can
Adam
count
Payne.
Paul Ross, even though
made
I
that
saved it in the
work?
finish.
You made it work, so.
But it wasn't good, but the finish was like you've never fucking seen
Why
before.
is Bravado world title?
This is why. 3-time attitude title.
That's the
Boom.
only person I
Both
really say
Shagwell.
just never had a good.
I'm on the same boat as Steve on this one. Has
Wait.
Well, I think I had a good. Decent
Yeah, you
match.
did.
I had a decent
June
match.
1st of 2008, the match is actually good. It's everything about it is good.
So like I.
I've never had a good match with Cobra Chance.
I want to say
But I had the best spot
Down
ever.
You
Fall
never
out,
had a good.
someone
You
said-
never had a good match with Walker.
he had one. He had one.
Which one?
The one where it's like, in this briefcase is my arditude turtle, and no one will wrestle me for blah blah blah. Before the match gets restarted, which I don't show, Marcus beating Wecker in that match. It's a very, very good match. But after that, the match gets restarted and just botch City until the finish. But I don't show that. It's always like Marcus just beats him.
Fuck him. Exactly.
Nick, did you fart at the name of Wecker?
What?
Those are my feelings escaping.
Exactly.
You know who else I never had a good match with?
Who?
Cobra Cats, clip the pile driver.
That wasn't. You were on his team.
Nope.
No, I picked him up for the tombstone.
That was. You picked up the two. Think about that.
Was it Red Man?
Did your Xbox get this match wrong?
Nope.
Did that happen?
Nope.
Dude, you were laughing while watching a person that you thought was you pile driving a person that wasn't you.
We gotta save that
Save that
clip
clip,
and put it to the
please.
side because we will be needing that. Nope.
Yes.
And freaking, I'm trying to schoolboy looking right up. No.
What? I don't believe that it's a good time to be schoolboy by you. Wow, we're finally up to Marcus. Marcus's last match with Havoc. All right, so the story. Marcus, this young Marcus who has nothing to say at this point. He stole Havoc's lever pull going into RCW. Perhaps wanted a match with Havoc going forward. Well, we finally got to get it done, and we got it done at Invictus, April 14th, 2019. The following contest is set for one fall with a 25-minute time limit. Introducing first, from Williamsburg, Brooklyn, this is Marcus Banderas. setup, that reaver, that neck lock, all this weight on the back of the head of Havoc, all this weight on the back of the neck. Wait, a counter out. Havoc now. Havoc's got it to a cross face. Out of the reaver into the cross face. What a counter. Havoc changed his shirt into the original Punisher shirt. Used a twist of fate since 2004, the 2 out of 3 falls match with Mazzano. Send them all! Heaven to hell! Also known as the lever pull! Havoc now, trying to get away. Is it enough? 2, it's wrong! Oh! Havoc now stumbling in. One more time. Here we go. Down to the heaven to hell. Havoc now. Havoc standing up on Van Dam. Oh, Liverpool! Liverpool! That's it. 1, 2. It's over. Removing the final shirt. The symbolism of it all.
I did it first, but you did it better.
Marcus, how'd you like your first time, maybe last time, in the ring?
First time in the ring, that was actually interesting. It was actually kind of fun.
It was likely wood. it was quite canvas.
Comfortable canvas, I'll tell you that much. Well, for me it was.
Some areas you fall are fine. Some you're like, wow, that was not nice.
Yeah. But, no, like, it was interesting experience. I had a hell of a lot of fun. The whole thing with the whole Liverpool thing, like, I wanted to, like, utilize a couple of things that I learned from each and every single one of these guys, but not take, like, every single one of yours guys' one single move and just add it to my repertoire because, you know, I don't want to be a fucking hazard. But
Chameleon wins.
You know? So,
Since RCW didn't have any of you guys, I'll just invite your moves.
you know,
Tom
like,
did it.
yeah.
Oh, God. No kids for you.
For that one.
Fucking shit. Here's my triple suplex.
So bad.
Here's my finisher, the Dragon's Rush. I'm also known for the Psychosis Driver.
How you botched the movement?
Oh, Reginald. That was Adam
did you
Payne.
see that?
Adam Payne botched the move list.
Oh, Reginald!
Wait, was it Dom?
I disagree.
I looked in every Adam Payne match for that. I didn't find it. Maybe it was Dom that botched
No, I
the
think it
move
was
list.
Dom where he had the paper and the wind blew it away.
I will select the DD.
Oh no! My move list. No.
Crone.
How you watch the move list? It's literally read this piece of paper. No.
But the whole aspect with that is what I would have liked to have done is possibly do a storyline with Havoc. Never got the chance to.
Yeah, because
as
at
a singles
that
competitor.
because at that point you beat him for the tag titles, and then in 2011 he only came back to do what, the one or two match was it?
I think it was like.
Was he there on only one show to wrestle Nick and then Banks 2, and that was it, right?
Yeah, that was.
Yeah, so he literally showed up November 6th, a full year after you beat him for the tag titles.
Pretty much.
And then after that was RCW.
Yep.
And you couldn't have deviated from your storyline with Adam Payne.
Oh no!
I have Joe on video clip of saying, I hear there's going to be an RCW. I might want to do some matches over there.
BWA was a great growing experience, and I learned a lot from it, and I hope now going forward, it looks like there's going to be a Rockaway Championship Wrestling, and some of the guys are going to be returning from BWA to the RCW, what it's going to be called, and trying to start a new federation and a new legacy. I wish nothing but the best for them, and I'll probably participate here and there, but I'll be more part-time than full-time because I don't know what I want to do with the wrestling thing right now. But anyway, I hope some of the guys like Dragon and some other guys try to take it professionally as well. And if they want to ever pick my brain for whatever knowledge I have or knowledge I've lost, they're always welcome to find me on Facebook. Follow me on Twitter. That's kidding. But yeah, anybody's willing to pick whatever knowledge I have, and I'll be willing to give whatever knowledge or whatever my mindset or whatever questions you have for me. So you always can come to me for a resource, or if you need anything, I'm always here.
I'm glad you didn't.
Even versus you wouldn't want to see Joe
No,
rip open his shirt and inside it says RCW.
No, Colonel Sanders disapproves.
Oh yeah, but I am the voice of the RCW locker room. I am the
literally look like the freaking colonel with the...
Nick does not like that I don't like his promos in there.
Hold this.
Sure. There you go, Marks. You think I don't know what that does?
He's like, oh, thanks.
I have drank well over 2 beers.
Shit.
Sorry, Mark. I didn't think you wouldn't get to your phone by then.
Delete phone.
My mind is laughing somewhere else, and then I finally fucking pay attention to this shit.
I put it there. I'm like, Marcus will get this.
Fuck.
My Declaration of Independence.
Why would you put it there?
Well, it would have been on me then.
That's the point.
Yeah, but I knew what was coming.
So, did she? Anyway.
Is this mine?
Oh, now you want to.
Steve, do you want the remnant? Where's Steve? All right, so yeah, yeah. So,
But yeah, I
so let's
would
talk
have
about
liked to develop a storyline with him, like at the point, even if it would have came towards to the reunion shows. But obviously, you know, that went into a different. Obviously, that went into a different direction with the when it came to the reunion shows, which I don't mind at all.
Had you been there for the reunion, the like you know, the one you didn't make it to? Thank you, Steve. You still want your foamy beer, no? Okay. What the plan for the 2012 reunion was you and JJ versus Joe and Paul. But you couldn't make it because of your family issues. And so Joe wrestled Dragon in what was like the secondary show match. And Paul wrestled JJ, which is what we talked about earlier on, which didn't lead to a very good last Paul match ever.
But even at that time, it was still building up to myself and Ryan on trying to.
Oh, yeah.
Get that through.
I don't know why you beat him, you mean man.
Oh my god, I hated the end of that.
And this is the title.
He was beating somebody by the name Mama.
The shit is that everybody hated
And
the
the
ending,
girl,
but that's
and the
how-
last girl, and the sister.
You see, the thing is that
So close,
everybody
I thought.
hated the ending.
Why
but
didn't you want this one anymore?
I would have pulled the fast one.
I don't know. I just felt like I should blow it up.
I would have pulled the fast one and just tapped out.
I did it for the sake of doing it.
Honestly,
give.
Nobody liked the ending, but the thing is that Rhino had.
We just thought the Rhydon deserved that title because he never got shit in BWA.
No,
That
the
was
whole-
his ride.
Yeah,
but
the whole
whatever.
thing about it is that Rhino spoke about it, and we agreed.
He heavy
to-
D'd you. He really wants to win. He wants to win. He has to give somebody else to win. I'm like, no. Do what makes
No
sense.
fucking sense. Like in the middle of a match, I'm like, okay, you gotta win. Like, doesn't make sense for you.
In front of his mom.
Mom, his little sister, his messing around. Like it just
But
didn't
he
make
was a
sense.
top
His
heel.
mess around. There's nothing solid there. You never know when that's gonna end. You can't do something stupid in front of your mess around. Jesus Christ.
Doing the messing around. Baby Mark, do 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 do.
Whoa.
This shit is all fucked up. Anyway,
All right. So anyway,
As I was saying.
Yeah, James, that's right. Let it dribble down your lip.
Yeah, you got a little schmutz on your ass.
Steve Hams. Anyway, so yeah.
got it, bitch.
So yeah, Mark, you finally got to wrestle Havoc. You got to wrestle it in the ring, and more likely it will turn out to be your final performance.